So welcome back to the VIP Lounges, everybody. Hope everything is good. And today we got a lot of news, and we're actually hearing that Infinity Ward is working on Modern Warfare 2. And I'm not talking about the game that came out in 2009. They are ahead of the curve, and I mean, damn, 2021, I mean, it's going down. And I know that to some of you out there, this might be a horror story. For others, this might be a good news, so we're gonna be talking about it. We got GTA 6 in the news, Black Ops 5, which is gonna be coming out this year, so got some news on it. We also have some Cyberpunk news in the mix, and we got some PS5 news, and there's a lot of really good news, but I feel like that it's gonna wrestle some jimmies up. Like, if you're part of the Xbox Nation, trust me, like, just like how Wonderheart make the shoes, I report the news, so I'm just kind of giving you a warning that the information about Xbox not looking too hot. So with that, I just want to get right into it. If you love your mama, smash that like button, and if you're new here, I do Call of Duty, GTA, gaming news videos like this. If you're into that, subscribe. But first of all, I want to actually talk about the Call of Duty 2021. I cannot even believe that I'm actually talking about it already, but this comes from Taylor Kurosaki, who is a narrative dev, and it is pretty clear. And I personally was flown out by Infinity Ward and Activision, pretty notorious. You may have heard about this company before, and the message was very clear that they are really looking to make a Modern Warfare 2 if this current game succeeds. And let me tell you, according to reports, they made a lot of money. They printed Benjis on the likes of which no company in the history ever made before, except for Rockstar. But Rockstar is Rockstar, right? They put out one game every 7 years. But this is what Taylor said. We are expanding. I need another seasoned writer to come work with me and the narrative team at Infinity Ward. Hashtag Modern Warfare. I mean, damn, bro. Like, you guys gotta chill out. And obviously, there were rumors, there were whispers that they are already working on Call of Duty 2021. And originally, they should have been putting out their game in 2022, but obviously, according to like leaks, rumors, and now it's pretty much confirmed by Treyarch themselves that Treyarch will be the one putting out Call of Duty 2020, which is going to be a Black Ops reboot, Black Ops 5, which I'm going to get to in just a sec because we got some news on it. The thing is that everything is getting pushed forward, and we're going to be getting Call of Duty from Infinity Ward. And I mean, it's not really a shocking news. It's not really a surprise. Obviously, they're trying to gather more people in, and they're going to be working on another Modern Warfare game. And listen, the campaign was phenomenal. Taylor, he did a great job. I spoke with him and some of the other Infinity Ward devs, and the message was very clear that they're looking to make a Modern Warfare 2. They told me that if fans want and if this game succeeds, there will 100% gonna be a sequel. And obviously, at the end of the campaign, they kind of left some details. Obviously, Task Force will be coming back, this and that. So, you know, not really shocking. They're working on another Call of Duty game. And let me know, does this sound like a horror story to you, or you're excited? I'm excited for the campaign only to see where the story goes, because Taylor, pretty talented guy in terms of multiplayer. I don't know about that one. And on the other hand, though, we got some Cyberpunk 2077 news. And I mean, like, if you're part of the Xbox Nation, I think you gotta chill out a little, because the information is gonna get pretty spicy. And listen, man, I'm a Sony Pony user, but I do see you guys from the side, okay? Like, I'm kind of peeking in and I'm looking at all the Xbox Nation guys. Like, this is a disaster, and honestly, it's not a disaster, actually. This is a good news. I'm gonna actually let you know why, okay? I'm gonna let you know this thought process. But of course, last week, CD Projekt officially delayed their highly anticipated RPG Cyberpunk 2077 to September 2020, and the studio explained that the game is finished and playable, but still need more time to squash bugs and fix many glitches that are present in the current build. This is probably one of the reasons why CD Projekt Red decided to delay the game, but according to Polish insider Boris Niespilak, hopefully I didn't butcher his name, but current generation consoles are actually the main problem for the developers. And this article is being kind of nice about it when it says current developers or current gen consoles. But speaking in a podcast, Niespilak says that the original Xbox One console is not powerful enough to run the game properly, and apparently Cyberpunk 2077 performance on this console is extremely unsatisfactory. And I mean, damn, son, because according to sources, Xbox has not been solved by January 2020, and the release must be postponed. That's what Boris said, according to his sources, right? So this is a disaster, and I'm seeing a lot of the Sony ponies kind of like dropping deuces on the Xbox Nation, and Xbox Nations are always like seeing that incoming sign, like incoming. And listen, as a fellow Sony pony guy, like I'm on the premium side of things, or I should not be saying premium side of things. We pay the same amount of money for the online, but you know what I mean? Like back in 2011, like we experienced that PlayStation. I'm not not sure if I can say that word on YouTube or not, because I'm just gonna put it in text form. We experienced that, and then obviously like Call of Duty and other games were constantly having DLCs that would come out 1 month late on the Sony's consoles, right? And then tables were switched, and now it's pretty much equal. But you know, there are some games, and you know, survival for Modern Warfare, that is a 1 year exclusive to the PS4, that kind of stuff. And now the Xbox guys are getting hit pretty hard. And listen, man, I'm with you guys. Like PS4 versus Xbox, probably the dumbest thing. I love the memes though that comes around with it, but probably the dumbest thing. And speaking of the dumbest thing, I mean, some of the Sony ponies are kind of chesting up right now, but this is definitely gonna wrestle some jimmies. We're actually hearing that Xbox Series X SSD apparently half the speed of the PS5 SSD. So in simple English, PS5 50% better in terms of SSD performance when they compared with the Xbox One SSD. So I mean, damn man, this is what it says. But despite reports that the PS5 is going to have an SSD with raw bandwidth higher than any SSD available for PCs, it looks like that the prototype Xbox Series X consoles will have very much last gen SSD speeds. A LinkedIn post from a former Fission employee has detailed the SSD controller that was installed into the Xbox Scarlett, and it's a chip that only supports sequential read and write speeds equivalent to a standard PCIe 3.0 NVMe drive. And I know that if you're not part of the PC Master Race, you might be scratching your head and you'll be like, "Skills, I don't get it, like tell me in simple English." In other words, moral of the story, PS5
way ahead of the curve.
It's gonna have faster load times, and the Xbox guys, of course, right now they are with the advantage of the faster speeds. For example, Call of Duty drop a deuce in, like, you know, a new update, and PS4 takes years to copy it, right? But Xbox doesn't take years to copy, but PS5 will be improving that. And of course, treat it as a rumor, like don't let your dogs out or anything like that. But this is still, I mean, I get it, like if you're part of the Xbox Nation, this is not a good news, or it's not really that bad, like let's be real. But you never know. But if you're part of the PlayStation, I mean, leave some uplifting comments in the comments below. Stop chesting up, okay? Stop chesting up. On the other hand, though, we got some GTA 6 news, and I quickly just want to throw this screenshot. Pretty sure you might have seen it already, but just to, you know, reference it and just to kind of like get people hype up and just to kind of like sauce things up. This was put by Rockstar Games in GTA Online. When exactly, I personally am not sure, but something tells me that they might have put it like recently in the last year or something like that, because I really don't recall seeing this around like 2013 or hearing about it even in 2015. So pretty sure they put it in the game recently. And I mean 2021, I mean, like according to leaks and rumors, we're gonna be getting GTA 6 in 2021 or in 2022, and this date that was thrown in the game by Rockstar, I mean, goes pretty well with it. I mean, it makes you question, right? Like, what if the game really comes out in 2021? And recently, Take-Two and Rockstar filed taxes. I mean, finally, right? But in a nutshell, they claimed $37 million for free from the government, right? So, I mean, that doesn't sound kind of nice. So, they got $37 million for absolutely free, and they claimed that money for their upcoming project that is apparently very big. So knowing that, and obviously there is a ton of fuss about it, voice actors talking about it, not talking about CJ Young Melee here or Franklin voice actor to be specific, but there is a lot of fuss about GTA 6, a lot of fake rumors, a lot of I would say legit leaks as well, and seeing 2021 in the game, Rockstar filing taxes, and we're hearing a lot more news. And Swekta, he's a YouTuber, and from what I heard, he's legit, and I've been following him as well, says that Take-Two is reportedly pressuring Rockstar Games to return to their more frequent game release schedule. Although this probably would be bad for bigger franchises like GTA and Red Dead, it could incentivize them to continue focusing on much smaller titles like Bully and Manhunt, and that's gonna be a thing for the future. And in a way, I'm kind of glad that they're gonna be putting out smaller titles, but it can be a bad sign for GTA. And according to reports, once again, GTA 6 is next. So I'm pretty sure they're on the crunch time, and I really hope that something gets revealed, at least like a confirmation, right? Like a tease from Rockstar Games saying that, yeah, GTA 6 is real. Leaks say it's gonna be in February. I really hope. But speaking of Black Ops 5, the homie Gaming Revolution is back at it again. And obviously this guy is pretty notorious, leaked everything about Modern Warfare, got blocked by Infinity Ward devs. Like, this guy pretty notorious, right? And of course, I reported multiple of his leaks, and the Gaming Revolution also introduced me to his source a while ago. But that leaker just flee the scene. Like, I haven't heard back from the leaker, and if somehow you're watching this video, hey, get back to me, son. Like, I don't know, man. Like, he kind of flee the scene, but I feel like that he is still in context, and the Gaming Revolution is still in context with him. And this is what he said. Call of Duty 2020, with 3 different dev teams working on it, made in a rush 2-year development cycle, reusing stuff that Sledgehammer Raven had already been working on, is either about to be a complete miracle of a game or a complete disaster. And I mean, damn, making 2.2k likes and 139 retweets, and this tweet is kind of climbing up the charts. And by the looks of it, the end part is his opinion, but you know what, like, this guy has been spitting gospel for Lord knows how long, and legitimately leaked everything about Modern Warfare, and legit leaked like Black Ops 3 DLCs, and he has been in the loops with Call of Duty for a long time, like, let me tell ya. So seeing him say that, and obviously, like, he was the first guy to leak the fact that Call of Duty 2020 will be Black Ops 5 and long sensation as well. And then Kotaku came out, and obviously then Treyarch confirmed the fact that they are going to be working on Call of Duty 2020. It's going to be coming out this year. I'm keen for zombies, but I hope it's a miracle, man, because Modern Warfare, the game is good, it has potential, but it is not fun in its current state. They put out a 48 gigabytes update, and it broke the game. So that's the update recently. Talked about it in my last video. If you missed it, check it out. But if you're low on dopamine, check out our video on the screen, subscribe with notifications for more, and as always, whenever you fall, get back up. Don't drink G Fuel, drink water, keep your dogs in, double check your doors, and I will see you in the next one.